What's up, everyone? I thought I'd give a small little video spiel about the weighted vest and getting it all set up, getting it all ready, do a little uh, kind of gig about talking about it. The X-Dog weight wet vest. Yeah, it's early. I'm not talking right. Is pretty profound, pretty good, actually really good. I've already opened it up, checked it out. How it's built is crazy sturdy. Um, yeah, I'll show you when we go through it. Here's the vest itself. Um, it's got these catch slats here that tighten down. You put the Velcro through, put it up, and it attaches to that. Um, where you put these are the bags, by the way, that your weights go in. You got Velcro on the inside, and you got Velcro right here on the outside. It folds over, and these go into each one of these little holders right here. This is up towards the front by the neck, and this, of course, is all along the back, and it's on both sides. Not only do these have like Velcro on the inside and Velcro on the outside when you fold it over, but these little buggers right here, as you can see, has Velcro over here too. So it even closes up there. And these are really strong. I mean, I'm not going to do this with holding my phone and be able to open this thing up. I mean, they're really strong. So once you put that bag in there, it's pretty much not coming out. So over here, um, you can fill these with literally anything. I went ahead and got 12 pounds of BBs. You may ask, why 12 pounds? You can use sand, you can use lead, you can use whatever you want to put in there. So Con is around the 90-pound range. I'm going like with 1/10 of his weight. He'll be doing that for a week solid with 1/10, and then raise it up little bits at a time. Not very much, but you got to be really easy on the dog. Um, for a few days, he'll just be wearing it while we're out biking with no weights whatsoever, and then I'll introduce him to a few bags, probably 2 bags on each side, and then I'll step it up the next day with one more bag, and then I'll step it up again with one more bag, and then I'll step it up with the ones on the neck. A little bit each day. Just like a human, you can't handle it all at once. So what I've got here is, like I said, like 12 pounds of BBs. Why I use the BBs is because it can form to the dog's body when they put it on. It'll curve to it. It'll curve to their body. It'll make them more comfortable. Nothing will be in there pinching them. Nothing will be in there grabbing them. It'll form to the body, and that's why they say to use sand also, so it'll form to the body the most and make the dog most comfortable. If you use lead, chances are it's going to be pretty uncomfortable. It's going to be kind of pinchy on the skin with the dog. I thought about going to the gun show and buying a shit ton of bullet lead and putting it in there, and then I thought, no, that's too big. It's not round. It's going to pinch him. It's going to bother him. It'll make it worse for training. So, alas, the BBs. So what I have here is I've got a small scale. I use this for brewing when I'm measuring out yeast and all the other ingredients for brewing beer, and a small little container. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it, and then I'm going to come back and show you. Hopefully, I can show you how to fill these bags one-handed, since I don't have a bracket to use the phone or anything. So be right back. All right, so what I got here is like 1.2 ounces, 1 pound, 2 ounces of BBs in here. You actually have 10 bags on this frame. So you got to even it up as close as possible. You don't want more weight in the back, more weight in the front. Keep it all even for the dog. It's got to be as most comfortable as possible if you want this training to work on your dog. If you want it to work the body in the right way without harming your dog. That's the most important thing, is don't harm the dog. Take it slow, don't harm the dog. So, going backwards, 1 pound, 2 ounces in each bag. I'm going to go ahead and pause this again. See if I can get this bag open and find a way to get it in the bag, and then I'll show you the bag when it's full, and the next attempt will be to put it in the bag. All right, BB's in the bag. That's about how far 1.2 ounces fills it up, so you can actually put probably 2¼ pounds of BBs in each one of these bags in the end result for end of training. Don't know if I would go that heavy on the dog because it can hurt the dog. So we're going to go ahead and close this up. Like I said, remember there's double Velcro on these things. Really cool. As you can see, Velcro on the inside, that's already done. That's sealed. So just squeeze that right across there. Squeeze that right there. Kind of just flatten that out a little bit. All right. So for my next feet, I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And like I said, one-handed. Sorry, guys. Can't do this with just one hand, so pause and come back when I have it in there. All right, that wasn't too bad. Got it in there. I just stood the vest up like that once I got 2 of the sides in and just kind of shook it a little bit, and the bag went right down in there and right below the Velcro here and sealed it right up. So I'm going to go ahead and fill the rest of these bags and put it in the vest. Get it ready for con. See you in a minute. Okay, all the bags are full, and I had no accidents with the BBs. One thing I would put into caution here is just take it easy filling the bags with BBs. Get a small scale. Make sure you got it right. I did 1.2 ounces per, and that puts it in there pretty good. Don't have any accidents with the BBs. You get the BBs on the floor, trust me, when you're in your bare feet, you are going to find the BB. That's when you'll find the BB on the floor, is when you're in your bare feet and you step on it. Remember jacks, everybody? Ball and jacks? Does anybody remember stepping on jacks when your kids had them, small, or your parents stepping on them? Yeah. Think of BB in your heel, in the bare feet at 3 a.m. when you're letting the dog out. Okay, I'm going to stick these in here. The front one here seems to be the most, that's the one you got to squeeze in here pretty good. Because of this harness right here, the threading comes back just a hair. So you just got to squeeze that bag in there a little bit. And like I said, I shake it down and the bag goes right in. So I'm going to go ahead and put these all in, and I'll come back when it's all done and show you the finished product. Okay, so all the weights are in there. You can see it kind of like bulged up a little bit. I went with 1 pound, 2 ounce in each pouch. There are 8 pouches. That gives me roughly 8 pounds. No, like 9 pounds. Yeah, 9 pounds. Which is 1/10 of Con's body weight. So you can feel it. You can definitely feel it. Again, this front one right here, that's the bugger to get that in there. Of course, if you have less BBs in here, less weight, it's easier to close. That's almost maxed out. You know, really, unless you put less